In this video, I'm going to share with you how to win at auction. How to win at auction. Now, before I get into this, throughout this entire program, Auction Bidder Masterclass, I'm going to arm you with all the tools that you need to increase the chances of you defeating your competitors and being the buyer at auction for the best price, and how to play the best game. Because it's exactly that. It's a game. But before we get into it, I'm going to paint a picture by the way of a metaphor. I'm going to let you into my mind and the psychology of how an auctioneer works. Take a high-rise building, for example. At the top, on the top floor, there's the vendor holding on to their reserve price. Now, for the sake of this metaphor, imagine there's 5 ladders working their way from the bottom of the building right up to the top. Now, each ladder represents a bidder. The bidders jump on the ladders and start climbing up against each other, otherwise known as bidding against each other. The first bidder to reach the top floor and meet the owner is the buyer of the property. Your frame of reference as a buyer when climbing up the steps is the other buyers that are climbing up against you. If you were climbing up on your own, your frame of reference would be the ground, and very quickly you'd get scared of the heights. So my job as the auctioneer is to entice as many bidders in climbing up those steps and set the gaps between the steps at consistent dollar figures, say for example 10,000 rises, and get each buyer climbing quickly and consistently and driving the price as high as possible. And when you get to the top, my job is to get you to drive the price and climb even higher. This is how auctions work. You can go to any city in the world and this is what auctioneers are doing. What makes the auctioneer, agent and vendor lose control is when there's not many people climbing up the ladders. Imagine that you could click your fingers and knock the bidders off the ladder. Imagine that you could click your fingers and get the vendor to climb down the ladder to meet you. Now, you need to get on the ladder to play. Just like training for the gold medal at the Olympics, I can't guarantee you that you're going to win. Let me show you how to comfortably climb the ladder, knock other bidders off the ladder, and bring the vendor down the ladder closer to you.